What up, everybody? Spirit of 420 here because everything I do is so 420, including most of the time being like a minute or two fucking late. Tonight we got a flick dick episode, and holy shit, we also, it looks like, do we? There, it looks like we may have a surprise. What is this? Oh, it's our champion. What's up, Master?
No. The champions. Don't forget about my tag team partner.
Nice. Here, let Bob have a hit. Let Bob have a hit. There we go. There we go. Bob's happy now.
Oh yeah.
So this is a first. I'm gonna do my investigation, but I do have a guest, so there might be a little back and forth between us. I know for a fact that he has seen some of the show, so he can definitely chime in. He has not finished it though.
Well, yeah, I actually lied to you earlier. I was only halfway through the first episode, but where they're short enough since I spoke with you last, I've watched, I think, up to number 5. So I'm almost there, dude. I mean, yeah, because once I started watching, I didn't want to stop. I mean, it was a pretty good show. I mean,
so I'll just get right into the investigation, and I'll say it like this.
Hey, wait.
Number one.
Wait.
Yes, please.
I'm more than just a boy with a flute on a journey.
That's as much as we'll give of a spoiler, but it is, dude. Let me just say, wait till you finish it, dude. You'll find it. I'm looking forward to seeing another season. I didn't feel like there was enough. They only did 8 episodes.
Is it open to go?
They have not picked it up yet for season 2, but I'm hoping that they'll.
Did they leave the end of it open? Like they didn't like.
Oh. Well, yes and
no.
No. Yes and no. Yes and no. You know what I mean? They left it open enough for you to want to come back, but not so open. Like a lot of these TV series now, in my opinion, they're getting smarter because they're not sure they're going to get picked up, right? So they leave the end where if it never goes anywhere else, it's okay. But there is things you would like to see happen. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll tell you a couple of things about this. Number one, I'm a huge Parks and Rec fan, right? I'm a huge Office fan. I like Parks and Rec even more. But what was great about both of those is they had the same formula. And what I mean by that was an Office comedy. You had multiple characters, different people, different strokes, different folks. And you had a lot of ad lib and improv where many lines were delivered 4 or 5 times, and then they just take the best one, right?
Right.
And I know that Rob had a great time, and I know he misses the success of Parks and Rec. And I think that this was, his son is old enough now, and it was him and his son and some other dude that created this. And it really feels like, I mean, you tell me, you've watched enough to know it. It really feels like that saying, it is an office setting, it is the premise is a little bit different. I don't want to give that away, but I mean, I'll give this away because most people know this from reading it. His wife is the wife and mother, because they play their real life counterparts, father and son, which I also thought was cool. That right there gives it another dynamic because that some of the things they're saying to each other is fucking true. It's just a reality.
You can definitely tell they gel too. It's not like
they're the way they get along well as
they look. Yeah, it's nice.
Good chemistry.
Oh yeah,
and I love the psychiatrist. Don't you love that dude? He's fucking hysterical, dude.
I don't want to give away.
Oh yeah, I like all of them, dude. But the assistant with the fucking crazy hair, yeah, dude.
No matter what it is, she's gonna solve it.
Oh, you're talking about his number one. His number one. I was the young dude that has the crazy hair.
Not him.
He's fucking hysterical. I mean, they're all the twins. The twins are fucking like all the characters that they brought into this.
Dude, I thought they were gonna kiss.
Say it again.
Even though the brothers, I thought they were going to kiss.
Oh yeah, I know.
We don't even have to talk. Yeah, I thought they were going to.
I know. It really, it wouldn't, honestly, when I was watching that, I was actually ready for them to. When I was watching that scene, I was ready for them to be like, what? We're brothers. We kiss.
I think the one guy was too, not with the beard, because he was looking down his mouth, back up at his eyes, down his mouth, back up his eyes. I mean, I knew what he was doing. He's like, should I just go for it?
Yeah. So I will absolutely say, I was quite delighted. And the sad thing is, before I give mine, I just want I always do this, Rob.
Good.
So your IMDb gave it a 6.8, which is not bad. 6.8 is not a bad IMDb. Their best TV shows
What are they classified as? Is it just a direct comedy? Is it
here, you know what?
comedy,
Let's look and see what they classify as. I imagine they classify it as just a standard comedy. Yep, just plain comedy, nothing else.
Okay. I was curious.
No, it's a good question. Rotten Tomatoes says that it's boring as fuck. They give it a 43% fresh, and then 84% of Google users gave it a thumbs up versus a thumbs down. And I just got to say, like, when I read that, I was a little surprised right out of the gate. I was like, really? Because, you know, and we got some comments here. By the way, CJ, I figured out who you were.
Pink Lips. Yes, that's my man.
And if you go and look, I actually replied to that, but no, Twitter doesn't show anybody anything, just so you know. But I did reply to your tweet. What's up, Canna?
The last time I was on, I don't even know whose show I was on. It popped up like that. I kept thinking, trying to figure out who the hell it was. He's like, dude, it's me again, by the way. Damn it. He didn't tell me till after the show.
By the way, Rob, Canna says your light sucks ass. No, I'm kidding. He says he loves your light.
Hey, you know who to thank for that?
Who?
Zen.
Zen? Is that Zen? Zen
yep,
sent
that
to
came
you?
in my package. I went from, let's see. Here's some soothing.
Thanks, CJ.
Then we'll go to strobe. The flash.
Does it have the infamous music setting where if you have music on, it'll
yes,
or have you? Yep.
No, yep. It does. Yeah.
Yep. Most of them do now.
And it's got all kinds of different colors on it. But of course, you know me, I'm set on with green like always.
You can't see mine, but I'll try to see if it'll do it here. You can kind of see I was trying to show a reflection there. You can see a little bit of the wall.
I can see it. I can see it actually flashing.
There we go. There you go. Some of it. Yeah, it's funny. Right when I do it, of course, an alarm's going off. So the screen went from being black, which is what I needed. There we go. Let's try this again. Oh, come on. Turn off. There we go. And there you go.
The dots. Yes, I see them. I see it.
They run a sequence. You know what I mean? You can't really see them right now, but believe it or not, they're changing colors all the time. I have that on.
I believe you, sir.
Oh, no, I'm saying that's my wall of inspiration. So it has a total of 9 signs. Yeah, no, it should be. I mean, that is what you feel like saying when you say it, right? But like, for instance, I know everybody knows this one, but live, laugh, love, right?
Yeah.
7 rules of life. Other ones. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the fucking rain.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like that one. One of my favorites is the one right above me. It's got a chick riding a horse and like behind her, instead of smoke or anything like that, it's kind of like all these birds are right behind her, and it says, "And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul."
Sweet. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I was going to say something.
Yes, sir.
Can I drop a shout out to somebody real quick?
Dude, please.
Okay. Well, of course, everybody knows it. I've kind of put it out there that I don't have a lot of money to do anything with, of course. And I really wanted one of those bamboo bombs before 420 because I had some places picked out and whatnot. And the price, there's no way that I come up with it by then because of where we're at.
Right.
I got a message from Jackson today, and he showed me a tracking number. He's sending me his.
Yeah, he told me he was going to, but I didn't want to take away his thunder. I figured I'd wait until you told me through the grapevine that it was happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he told me that the other day.
I mean,
but I did not. I don't know if he was hoping I would tell you, but I was like, no, I want that to be a fucking total surprise.
I'm going to give. I said I'm going to give it back to you. Oh no, I'm going to buy one. It's just I just don't. I can't. I really wanted it before then, and I really appreciate him hooking me up. And he told me he was a big Batman fan, and I found some crazy shit not long ago. The really
some Batman shit. Funny enough,
dude. All kinds of different action figures, tall ones, short ones.
Like stuff. Is this from your? Did you find this at a junkyard, or was it out of your own shit that you found it?
It's not my own shit. No, this is totes full of things. It was we'll just call it a find. It wasn't in a barn. It was in a building. We'll just do a barn find. It's got all the Masters of the Universe, all the bad guys.
Fucking love Skeletor. Skeletor was one of the best motherfuckers out there. Wasn't he for a bad guy? Wasn't Skeletor the
There's
shit,
two
dude?
of them. Yeah, there's two of them in that
There's
box.
two different Skeletors?
There's 4 different He-Men in it.
Holy
He's got
shit.
the one with the purple pants and the white shirt.
Right.
He's got the one with the fuzziness on his pants. He's got the one with the different type. Dude, I'm gonna take a video of it tomorrow. I had a lot going on today, and when I couldn't catch you earlier, after that storm went through, I had a dog outside that just keeps eating his box. So I had to come up with some ideas of shit to keep him in there so he's not whining the entire time. So I have some old tin that I had gotten off the top of an old building or something, but it's the newer style tin. We took it over there and put some across the roof, put some on each side of it. I'm like, on the outside of his kennel, though, I'm like, I'm not building you a box yet. You'll just get underneath this shit till tomorrow. What kind was that?
This is just technically most people would use it as a dab rig, but we use it for flour.
No, I
we
mean
call it
your dab. Or, are you smoking flour? Or are you smoking?
No,
dab?
this is flour. Smoking flour. And all right, wife, I know you're watching, so send me the name. Would you text me the name of the flour that I'm? Because it's actually some really good, really. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember?
Herpes.
Yes, herpes. How did you know? No, it reminds me
It
of
always sticks with you, man. I mean, it's always right there at the forefront.
It stays with you for life. No, it seriously reminds me of the really good dank marijuana that would have almost that minty flavor, like piney almost.
Oh, dude,
do you know what I'm talking about?
Love it. Yes.
Yeah. That's what this has. That, but it's sweet. It's got that mixed with like something else. I can't even. I mean, it's just really good, dude. Really
appreciate
tasty.
You saying the piney, because I'm the same way. Everyone else calls it like earthy, but I can taste dirt. I can taste.
Dude,
like
I can taste pine. I can taste earth. I can taste what I call skunk. Skunk is that, like, skunk has a real specific flavor. I mean, like, dude, there's so many different. Every fucking different smell has a different flavor. And yes, one of the main ones, it feels like I'm fucking token on, like, especially, and it's always that stuff that's really lime green, that tastes like pine to me. And it literally, it's like I'm fucking out in the woods burning pine needles.
Yes, I agree.
Tastes like, I mean, I'm not saying it tastes bad. I think it tastes delicious, personally.
When I usually take the first green hit off whatever I get, like now, this shit here's purple. And I can't remember the name of it right now.
I love purple bud too. Orange bud, red bud, red bones. Did I say that out loud? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Are you looking? No, you're not.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me turn the light on.
Put a flashlight up to it. Damn it.
No, I was just gonna do that until I get another one over here. I don't know if
I can see you.
Look at the insides of this thing.
Oh yeah.
I can't. I'm going backwards. I forgot the fucking thing. It's like driving in. I don't know. Driving in.
No,
Texas,
it does
like
the same thing to me, dude. Every time when I try to move it over, I'm like, whoa, I'm moving it the wrong way.
But I want to keep my green light on. Can I turn this one off?
Dude, do whatever you want. I like it. I was only fucking with you, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you want, please. You got to show everybody the nips, though. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I really do love your weed sign. I've got to find something similar. I've got my classic downstairs in my smoke room, which is Sorry We're Stoned. I know you know that one, right? Sorry We're Stoned.
Yes.
Oh, are you fucking
me?
What are you doing?
I thought you were telling everybody we were stoned. I was just waiting on telling them. I forgot we were talking about a poster.
I'm sitting here. I see. Man, I'm telling you, I've got to make this fucking happen this week where I change the shit over to this fucking computer. I just got to make it happen.
I might be high.
Oh, I'm not maybe high. I'm high. High is what.
Hello there.
No. I'm just telling you, I'm high.
Oh, well.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. I've got one of them wall natural gas heaters in this back room right here. And every time my voice deepens, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it freaks me out because it's echoing where it's metal. Yeah. Metal. Listen. Shh, you're real quiet. Listen. Hello. Anyway.
Wait. Listen. I got nothing.
Oh. I really thought you were going to fart. I've
thought about it.
You really disappointed me there, dude. I really thought you were going to fart.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I was like super excited. I almost peed a little.
G.I. Joe too. Did you see that? We got to think. You almost peed a little. I heard you. That's fucking hysterical. But I just want to notate that CJ not only loved He-Man, but G.I. Joseph.
Yeah. Zen and I were talking about a bunch of these the other day. We went through, say, Battle Cats. We went through
Thundercats? Do you mean Thundercats?
Thundercats, yeah, sorry.
Yes, I knew, dude. As soon as you said it, I knew exactly what you meant, because Thundercats was literally all feline version of He-Man. Yeah. It was like exactly like He-Man, but all cats.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you know, if you ever watch I think it's on History Channel, the Toys That Build America, they show when those ones right there are being created, and it's so fucking killer on how they spin off that fast.
You know what I'm going to do an investigation on, because I started watching it, and I know you would be into it.
In the shower.
Well, that's another special altogether.
Oh,
but
well,
and by the way, I'll give a shout out here to Bob, because Bob is in the room with us. But Netflix.
Wait,
and I think it's called Bob the Scientist. Bob the Green Scientist is in here. See, check him out. What's up, Bob? And we also have Harley with us. What's up, Harley? And Clay said me too on something, but I don't know what it was, CJ.
Doesn't say Clay.
I called you Clay. Damn it. Dude, it was a joke. Come on, man. I literally came back immediately and said it. I had to make sure you're listening.
Hey, you know what? Are my eyes blurry to you? Because they're blurry to me.
No, but they are a little red.
Are you sure they're not blurry?
Anyway, I think the name of this docuseries on Netflix is called High Score. Are you listening?
Yes, but I was waving high.
I know you're waving high. They're all high.
Wait, look.
She was saying she's high, guys. She wasn't saying hello to you, Goofy.
Well, see what I'm doing. I'm waving and I'm high. That's why I said I'm waving high.
Slightly red. There you go. That was from Bob, not from Harley. Bob said slightly red.
Oh yeah, did I tell you what Bob won?
No, did Bob win?
Oh, I think he stacked the deck because Jackson got a hold of me earlier whenever he was telling me about when he was going to. He showed me the tracking number from where he was able to send that to me today. We're trying to get it here before then,
right?
And he's like, "Oh, by the way, Bob won." I went, "Bob won what?" "Oh, he won Black Betty. He was number 60." And I think it was even him that hinted around about it last night that somebody was saying it looks like they're just going to hover around 59 or 58 until somebody else goes. And then once it's there, they're going to try to steal it. And Bob spooked it and got it.
So I'm not going to show you the whole thing because my address is in there, but you see the cookie? So my cookies are on the way. That's all I had to say. Bob is sending me the cookies, and I'll give this little announcement on the 25th. So 5 days after 420. Bob is I'm gonna have my first cooking special, and Bob, I'm gonna save it, Bob. I'm not gonna tell the world yet, but I happen to know what it is, and it's like 5 fucking things to make this particular dish that he's gonna make, and pretty much all but one of them, or maybe 2 of them, it might even be like 6 things, whatever. But everything is fucking cannabis. Everything is cannabis, and he's already decided the menu. So isn't that going to be badass? We're gonna have Bob doing a full cooking special on the 25th.
What the fuck, Bob? I thought we were coming out there to do that shit.
Well, we can still go out there. That's not going to change anything. That's a live on the spot thing where I can be. We can have a lot more fun because if we're live, you and I can both have cameras on Bob, and we can be blowing smoke in his face at the same time.
I'm not blowing Bob. Sorry.
I didn't say blow Bob. I said blow smoke into Bob's face. I know you heard what you want to hear.
You paused it in the wrong spots. You said blow smoke into Bob's ear. What were we supposed to be talking about?
And it was face. We were talking. Well, I am going to come back to it. I do want you to watch that docuseries on Netflix because it's all about video games, starting all the way back with Pong, like in the early 70s. I believe it's called High Score, but if you look, they just put it up, so like you'll find it. It's like
I've seen it. Yeah, it's on the new release or the
it's on the new release. You have seen it. Yep.
I have.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I started watching it, and I was like, God damn it! I had to admit, I was like, I fucking like this because I know every fucking thing they're talking about. Like I know these guys. I know every single game they're talking. They have the dude that made Space Invaders, and there was a couple things like right out of the gate that they told me. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But they give away like how he came up with the concept of the design of them. It was pretty fucking cool.
Do you have asteroids? No, but my dad does.
Dude,
can't sit down most days.
Asteroids is still Missile Command. Do you remember Missile Command?
Oh, dude, yeah. Somebody put on here the other day, like, what was your all-time favorite game? Now, one of my favorites was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Nintendo, original Nintendo.
Right.
Sorry, but Contra and Super Contra, I just can't get that out of my head.
Oh, dude, I love Contra. I'm
God.
a big Contra fan. Those two dudes just run it. Like, if you had the right partner, dude, you could run forever. Yeah. By the way, Harley said she's high, and she was saying hi, which I knew that, Harley. I was just fucking with you, girl. You know.
Hello.
By the way, there's more views if you blow Bob, so we would have a better show. Just gonna say, and Bob, let's see what Bob says here in a minute, because
wait,
I'll be smoking, bro, too. So discussion for later.
Winking.
Yep, he's like, hey, whatever blowing happens.
Wait, you got to give the people what they want, dude.
You got to
wait. Shh, look at me. Put me on the big screen, damn it.
All right, I'm going to put you on the big screen, you fool.
I shall take one for the team, and I will blow Bob.
There you go. It's on record, by the way. It's on record.
Watch me,
I'm watching. My eyes are fucking on you. Nobody can even. They can't even see that I'm watching. So it's the perfect time where I can just.
Well, I'm blowing Bob. Damn it!
I know Bob is blown. Bob's blown away. Oh my God! You deep throated Bob.
And believe it or not, it wasn't as good as what I thought it was going to taste.
No, it wasn't. I could tell. You immediately gagged. Get Bob out of the
swear to God, I think my dog had this up his ass the other day when he was licking his ball.
Oh, that's just not. That's not right.
Why am I drooling?
Because you enjoyed it. It turns you on. It made you salivate. It's like fucking what is it? The frothing dogs of fucking what's his face?
No clue, but I do know that my ass don't have a gag reflex, and I'm sure we could put both of them up there and have a wiggle wobble fight.
We have totally lost all ability to not be age restricted. Just to let you know, that's out the window now. Unless I go in and dude, half my shows when I stream with people on it become age restricted, so don't sweat it.
But there's nudity in the show we're talking about, right?
No, well, we're talking about deep throating and gag reflexes of your butthole. I mean, that's pretty much. That's a stamp right there that we're going to get.
Well, do you know what the actual corkscrew's for?
Well, I mean, I do. What do you believe it's for?
When you get worn out, you shove up your ass and tighten up your pucker cord.
There you go. By the way, Harley apparently loves you, Rob.
Only because I blew Bob.
Yeah, I know.
Anyhow.
I'm trying to see. I don't have anybody here handy to blow. I would have to pull one of them out of there. I can't open those guys. I would blow. I mean, if I blew anybody, I would blow Troy McClure. Just to let you know, I would straight up blow. And for anybody who can't see, I'm just gonna go.
So what is your Troy McClure? What is it? See, you have the figure of him up there?
Yeah, and that's the talking figure. I know you know what I'm talking about, but the one with the little chip. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. I also got what else is up there too is C-3PO, Chewie, and then the best one, the jewel of them all, is all the way down at the end because it's a rare Darth Maul that came out 6 months before Episode 1, and he has a gray chest piece where everybody else had black.
Nice.
There was a very limited run that had the gray. So he's pretty cool. And they're all chips. They all have chip, but I'm never going to open them.
Oh yeah. Why? Yeah. Believe it or not, but the stuff that I found, the guy who purchased
the Batman stuff. Yep.
Oh, well, I'm just going to say that the individual who purchased it bought two of everything. Opened one, didn't open the other. There's totes full of Spawn's cape of all different sizes. There's Spawn characters in there. There's pieces of the Spawn action figures. There are Batman ones. They're
remaking Spawn, right?
Yeah, dude, I did see that. Who are they having it playing though?
All right, I'll find out.
Oh fuck! Please don't let it be The Rock. Nothing against him.
As long as it's not The Rock, I'm happy. All right, so
yeah, I don't think.
Oh, no, I already answered that question earlier. Never mind. All right, Spawn.
Oh, anyway, all the He-Man characters, of course. And there's a lot of stuff. These they are fully exotic. Like you remember the movie Heavy Metal? The first cartoon that.
Oh,
really,
dude, are you kidding?
Okay.
I loved it so
swear to
much that I actually watched the sequel and was sadly, was killed. Remember did you ever watch the sequel?
No.
Dude, there's a Heavy Metal 2000. It's called Heavy Metal 2000, and it sucks 2,000 times over.
What is it in or on? I mean,
I don't know, but I bought it just so that I could own it with the other one. I know it's on Apple and I know it's on Amazon both for rent.
Okay.
I know, but I don't know if I don't think anybody's streaming it free right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go ahead and keep talking. I'm going to look up the Spawn.
I was going to say, there's Superman, the small action, not small, but the normal size action figures like this Ric Flair one up here, or that Manny Faces. There's 4 Manny Faces in there.
Nice.
Random, just all these trees and different sceneries from these things, but it's also got the bottom plate that the figure would sit back on again. And
nice.
I'm going to try to, I hope he's not listening, but I'm going to do something for Jackson for doing that for me, what he's sending me there. So I think I'm going to dig through and get 2 different ones of the really tall ones, because he was talking about he'd like to have a room like this or a room like yours where he just puts random shit up there. Right. And I think he'd like that if we did that. So I would just.
Well, I mean, that's basically the concept of any good man cave, in my opinion, that you cover the walls of your man space, man cave, whatever you want to call it, with all the things that you love. And what's funny is, like, I did it more. The only reason that I didn't do it more like you, just being quite frank, is because I have to stream with a lot of business and my background is still acceptable, right? Like, there's nothing on there that's offensive. And everything that is offensive is on the walls that you can't see. It's hysterical. Like, the back is it's funny. Anyway.
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel?
Okay, do you remember?
You said something about Pumpernickel.
I just threw it out there.
Oh, okay. I do love that. I'd love that.
You might know this one here, because I want you to. Oh, there's a bunch of Kiss figurines in there.
Oh my God, dude. Are they from like the actual 70s where they have their makeup on and all that shit?
Yes.
Of course.
Wait. Do you remember when they did the Iron Maiden versions in Spawn?
Yes. You're talking about the original Spawn from 97, right?
Type in, can you go to a search engine real quick? The Iron Maiden Spawn character. I can't think of what his name is. There's 5 different ones, and all these are.
Oh, you're talking about from the actual comic book?
Yes. Okay. You'll see him.
Iron Maiden Spawn, because I did not read. I will be straight up. I didn't read. There we go. Spell Spawn that much, and when I did, it wasn't until after. I read it after the shitty movie, because everybody that I saw the movie with, they were like, dude, read the comic book. And I read a few and I was like, okay, the comic book is better, but then I never finished.
I read it at the,
So it's Eddie. Eddie. You're talking about Eddie from Iron Maiden. So he's a character in Spawn?
If you bring him up on there, they just like made him into all these different characters. There's either 5 or 6 of them, and all of them are in there.
So they just kind of, I think I see it. Yeah, I think you have this is a packaged one that I'm looking at here, because you have a.
Yep. All 6 of them. I'll show you it tomorrow.
Eddie the Trooper Spawn.com is one.
Hang on a second.
The only one that they're showing in the package is Eddie the Trooper. But I'm sure they probably have more. That makes sense. That's probably just the most popular one.
It's pretty cool that they're all different angles. And then there's the women that were in there with them, which I'm sure they'll probably see some of them. Even the ones there's one that's the Kiss whole band set. And the women backup singers and the women dancers are up there too. There's fucking speakers and all that shit that goes up on.
By the way, I found out the answer to our little bonus question, and that is, who is the new Spawn?
Who?
Jamie Foxx.
Really?
Yep. And Todd McFarlane is, I'm trying to find out, because what's funny is this is not listed on IMDb, but if you do a search, right, then you can find the Spawn teaser
Yeah.
2023, and there's also another one 2024. So I'm guessing it's probably not going to come out till at least next year, right? But it says Spawn teaser with Jamie Foxx and Todd McFarlane. Now the only thing, usually they declare if it's a fan made thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't think this is fan made, but I'm wondering why it hasn't. Sometimes things don't go on to IMDb until the very last minute because they don't want you to know who else is in the fucking movie. Right. If they put it on there, then many times, like, it all gets credited. So if they keep it off and don't put the credit up until, like, you know, the day the movie comes out.
Yeah. John Leguizamo's character.
Say it again.
In the movie. John Leguizamo's character in the movie. I can't think of what his name is. I don't know why I'm so high. I just remember John Leguizamo. Short fact, dude.
I love John, dude. He was one of my favorite parts of the original Wick.
Yeah, definitely.
His car place.
Huh?
I was just saying his what do you call it?
I thought you said cigar, please. Now, I'm not Monica Lewinsky.
I said car place, but I'm trying to remember what the name. What do they call it when they fucking steal them?
Chop shop.
Chop shop. Thank you, dude. I'm so fucking high.
I know you're about to fall on the damn ground. I thought
no, this was just me trying to think of chop shop.
Welcome back, ma'am, sir. We're off the fucking rails.
All right. So anyway, back to what you were saying, John. You were getting ready to talk about John.
Oh, don't you know that's the sound of the man coughing on the grain.
Coughing on the.
I was going to say, yeah, it's working on the chain, but
yep,
we're trying to make it to something different.
No, all of a sudden I was about to go into a good night, sweetheart. So.
You do the high pitch one. I can't do the high pitch.
I can't do that. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm a baritone, man. I can talk like a little bitch like this, but I can't sing like that.
Well, I don't think I can get that low, partner.
By the way, here's a little comment from Bob. It's like, somebody is going to be getting peanut butter.
Oh, it's me, I hope. But see, he asked me one day, he's like, hey, do you like peanut butter? And I'm like, I'm a fat kid. What do you think? No, I didn't send it to him. But if he sends me a jar of peanut butter, I'm going to sit in front of my fucking TV and just munch.
Dude, you send me peanut butter with cannabis, and I'm going to take scoops of that and scoops of Nutella.
Yes.
And just.
CJ, it was good.
Yes.
Know what I think?
Yeah.
I know.
I was trying to tell him. So.
No, you're good. Now, look, since I got that thing from Zen, it's actually, you guys are closer now, so I can read it.
She wants us to do a singing show. We're not doing it tonight, Harley. You come on the show. We'll even hide you, just your voice. We'll sing for you. I know Rob will say yes to that, so I don't even have to ask.
Silver bell.
That's it. I'm not doing another note. No. Okay.
Girl, you need pussy control. Yeah, I can't get that high on that one. You'll have to do that or I'm going to have to rip a couple hairs out of my tank when I do that.
Just push your nuts back up. You know, if you pull on them, that's when you get the high voice. So just shove them up into your ass.
Do you know what the size of like an extra large egg is?
And say that again. I'm sorry.
Do you know what the size of an extra large egg is?
Yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah, the really big ones.
Yeah,
smash two of them together, and that's one of my nuts. I don't think I can get it back up there where it belongs.
I don't want to know how. I mean, dude, mine are big, but what you're talking about, I think, is a little closer to elephantitis. You might want to get that checked. I'm just teasing. Big ball motherfucker.
You mean nobody else is?
You know what really sucks though, dude? People don't believe it until you actually get into your 40s and you start to realize how much further they hang down than what they did when you were in your 20s.
I had somebody ask me one time, just stupid. I'm like, "Hey man, you ever sit on your nuts when you went?"
Yes.
Like,
I was literally just getting ready to say that. Are you fucking kidding? I've sat on them. Dude, the worst is when I roll over in bed and I do the pinch twist and pop it through. I'll be done the next day, dude. You can ask my wife, dude. I'll be like, walking around like I just got off of a fucking horse all day, like,
A guy that I met in North Carolina, he was actually from Ohio too. We both ended up down there working the same construction company. And I thought I gave myself a hernia whenever I was lifting up on something. And he told me this thing about you can actually roll a nut.
Yep.
He said
you can rupture a testicle.
Yeah, well, he said he was getting off the couch and somehow they twisted together. He spent 4 days in the fucking hospital
Dude, you
while they
can,
were going trying to untangle him. Oh my
dude,
God!
what the things you can do to your poor nuts. And don't get me wrong, man. I will earnestly say, I think having had these and seeing what people go through, what women go through having these, I would prefer the nuts if I have to pick one or the other. But there comes an additional danger because they're like literally balls on the end of a cord. I mean, we don't see them as that way because they're in that sack, but that's what the fuck is going on down there. And you can twist them up inside there. You could do all kinds of messed up. Dude, a buddy of mine got kicked so hard in the nuts by a guy in high school when I was in military school. I won't say these guys' names, but I still remember their names.
Don't worry, Steve and Rick. We won't tell nobody.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
I met the guy a year and a half after he had the testicle incident, right? But the story, like a year and a half later, it's still one of the stories.
The receiver?
The receiver.
Okay.
Like, because he's the one that was like, yeah, that guy's a real dick. And I was like, why do you say that? And he's like, well, I'm not going to tell you, but let's just say we got into it. So, of course, when you're not going to tell me, what am I going to do? I'm going to investigate that shit. And I went to somebody. I was like, hey, man, so-and-so said he wouldn't tell me why he hates that guy. What's up? Oh, yeah, man. About a year and a half, 2 years ago, he fucking kicked him so hard in the nuts that he has a glass nut now, and the other one has about a 5% chance of producing kids.
What the fuck did he kick him with?
His foot.
Wow.
But this is military school.
I meant like, was there something
with a boot? No, I mean like just a
blunt tip boot.
It's your standard. All we could wear there was your, what do you call them, man? Damn, dude. I know you've seen them, but they're basically military shoes.
Right.
The front of them. It almost looks like a dress shoe, really. It's basically just a dress shoe. I mean, except you got to keep that mother. And he kicked him.
They have hard tips, don't they?
Say that again.
They have pretty hard tips, though, don't they?
Oh yeah, dude.
Man, that would
suck. There is absolutely nothing soft about any of the shoes that we wore. And I don't know the circumstances, but if it was during ROTC, then that means he had laced up boots, which is even worse.
Ooh.
You understand? So it was either these Oxford type, dress shoes that you wore around pretty much 90% of the day, or his boots. I guess there's the slim possibility they could have been at the pool or something like that. I didn't really ask any of the circumstances after that.
Saying, you never know. He could have jagged toenails or something. It could have been half bat like the fucker and oh well. Now how like Jim Carrey's in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Imagine one of them things getting random. Yeah, I know you're not talking about it anymore.
I know what you're talking about. Dumb and Dumber.
How many people have been in and out?
Do you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Nope.
Give me those pills. I love that fucking the dude they have in the cab.
It was a good. That was a better.
Yeah. The dude they have in the cab, man, is one of the funniest guys, but he's never been a star. You know what I'm talking about? But he's been in a shit ton of movies. I know you recognize that dude.
He's always been a hitman. And when he was in
always
Harlem
a
Nights,
hitman.
That guy. You ever seen Harlem Nights? When
he was. Yep.
They're talking about the best sandwiches and shit.
Did you see who just died from Harlem Nights?
Who?
The main boss. The guy that plays the main boss in Harlem Nights on the other side, obviously not Richard Pryor.
Right, not Richard Pryor.
That dude, the other dude, he died like 3 days ago, man. Legend.
Shit.
Yeah, he was a legend.
I'll have to look it up or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, dude, here, I'll tell you his name. Go ahead and say what you were going to say, and I'm going to look up his name.
I was going to say, hold on a minute so I can open my door and let my dog in. Oh, no, actually, I was trying to figure out if you would tell me how many people have either been in and out or in here watching now. And I would ask them nicely to share this link, bring some people in. He needs, 40 followers?
60
for me to get that fucking thing. I really want it. You're going to get it. I want it.
Michael Lerner. And just to give you just to maybe remind you of a couple other ones. He was in Barton Fink. He was in Goodfellas. He was in Elf. He was the fucking, if you remember, he's the head of the company, the book company, whatever.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about. That sucks, man.
The dude with the pointy nose, you know.
Yeah,
I know you know what I'm talking about.
Does he have a corncob pipe with his
corncob pipe? Yep. I don't know how many have been in here right now, and all I can tell you is what I currently have on 2U, and that would be there's 6 active on 2U. Here, I can do this. I can go tell you how many active viewers we have on Twitter. I just got to open it up. But it doesn't. I don't like they've got to fix the software, but part of that is Twitter doesn't give out the information. And I wanted to tell you something else that you'll find interesting in regards to Twitter and what they're doing. So I guess I don't know.
You're fucking with my cool shit. Stop it.
No, go ahead.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Don't put me on the big screen.
Well, I mean, you were singing Lionel Richie. I figured that you wanted to let the crowd know what was going down. If you want, we can dance on the ceiling.
I gotta let my dog in. Fuck, dude. See, quit sidetracking me. Hold on.
All right, man. Go let your dog in.
He's just right here. Ouch.
That's hysterical, CJ. I've been that way before, where we've talked about.
Of course, they'll talk shit when I get up.
I'll tell you what. Every time I watch Idiocracy, my nuts.
Oh, dude, go away, baiting.
Yeah,
biting. Thank God you know what that is. You know how many times I've tried to do that around here and nobody fucking knows what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh, dude, come on, dude.
I want you to know this. My wife will attest to this, and you and I talk. So the next time I'm on there, I say that probably still to this day, at least every other week. Go away, I'm biting, or I'll just say biting here, dude. I think it's one of the most hysterical parts of the movie. Honestly, is that dude?
I do too.
And all of his scenes, man, like the whole thing that he's getting billions, and Time Machine and all that.
I love it. I really do.
I love that movie. You know who made that one, right? You will love to know. It'll blow you away. But it's the same person that did Extract, Office Space, and of course Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill. Mike Judge.
Really?
That's a Mike Judge film, which is why it's so fucking funny.
My fucking dog just scared the shit plumb out of me. Fuck.
Why? How so?
He's got a kennel back here. When I opened the door, I thought he was just going to go into the house, and he goes into the kennel, and it's kind of dark back in there because I can't see back in there.
Right.
And next thing I know, his fucking little brown ass goes, ta-da! And I thought something fucking had me, man. I mean, I thought I had a rat in here big enough to rip my leg off.
So I just want to say this real quick because a lot of people have maybe a little misconception. And I already told you, you're not going to stop me. I'm sending it out Monday. So Rob is going to get the camera well before I get to 250 because it's just good karma. And I know that the fact is he'll still push me and retweet me even if he gets the camera. He's not going to dick me over. Look at that tongue. Does that look like a tongue that would dick somebody over? Number one. Number two.
Don't ask questions like that. Don't put my tongue and dick in the same sentence.
Well, if you put it there. So let me say this. You're going to love this, Rob, because I came up with something else. I'm going to have 6 total winners. There's a grand prize winner, 2 second place winners, and 3 third place. Grand prize gets a bong.
Oh.
Second place will get a Spirit of 420 t-shirt. One will say dirty dabbing, nobody puts butter in the corner. The other one will say I haven't decided yet, but I'll probably go with I have a few different ones, but I'll probably go with since we're giving away a bong.
Shirt, dude.
No, it's not going to say that. It's going to say I see your bong. Sorry. I see your bong is as big as mine. I see your bong is as big as mine. I know you know where that line is from. You better, or I'm going to fucking drive out over to Dan, Ohio. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. All right. So anyway, second place will get, like I said, each one will get one of those.
I'm a Spaceballs dude. I'm a Spaceballs dude. Yes.
I know you are. Third place be 3 winners, and they'll each get a poster. And I'll be showing the posters, but one's an Alice in Wonderland, the classic Alice in Wonderland with her talking to the,
caterpillar.
Yes, the caterpillar on top of the mushroom. Well, the other one is the classic alien that says, "Take me to your dealer." I love
You
that
gotta
one.
you gotta let me cheat and get the Alice in Wonderland ones. I can put it right there. You see, I got weird lights in here now, so that would look really cool.
And then what's the other one? Oh shit! Shame on me.
Nightmare
I can't
Before
remember
Christmas.
what the
Jack.
No, it's a good one too.
You know, I had a Jack whenever I was in Spencer's, and I was going to get it, and then we went all the way down to the end back there where them great big old dongs were at. And of course, I got excited, my nipples got hard, and I hit some woman and knocked her keys out of her pocket. So I had to move. And once I got,
So it was a normal day.
I mean, oh, dude, you have no clue. And then I just
Right.
seen it right there. So that's where it came from. I'll keep an eye out. If I find another one, I'll give it to you, dude. I'll buy you one.
No. I'm
like,
just trying to remember what damn. I have them picked out, and I even have the images downloaded. Oh, it's right there. It's at the.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, fuck it.
We need to pause.
Anyway, it's a weed. It's a. They're all fucking badass weed posters. Put it that way.
Sweet.
So there'll be 6 total winners, and I'm gonna ship this out to you Monday. I'm not waiting because I've never been that way. Yes, because I look, dude, I did that. I said that on the show, and after I thought about it, I was like, that's a real dick thing. That's just fucking coattailing on making your people go watch me. And I'm not like that. You can promote me and be like, hey, go win some of his free shit. But the camera is, I was going to do it anyway because I know I'm going to get the 250. I don't care how long it takes.
Give a shit. I want to win it, dude. You can't like have all that cool shit and me not win it. Dude, I'm a gambler. I'm a fucking gambler.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Really?
Hamina. Do you remember who that is? That's Eddie Murphy, dude. By the way, doing Honeymooners. Hamina. I will do a poll, and you can retweet it. And anybody here that sees it, I will do a poll, just a 2-day poll, right? Just 48 hours. And let's see what Twitter thinks. Should I give you the camera early or should I hold on to the camera? Let fucking Twitter decide. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right. But you got to retweet it, and we'll make some of these other assholes retweet it too. In fact, you're not assholes. We love all of you. That's just, I've got a t-shirt that says I'm an asshole that cares. So I consider all of y'all assholes that I care about and that care about me. So
I found a couple cool t-shirts yesterday too that I forgot. What?
There you go.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I think what she's saying is I just had to figure out the winner who I now know who's going to win the Alice in Wonderland.
This guy right here. Come and get it.
All right, so here we go. What's the funniest movies to watch when you're high? Well, I'm going to give you one right off the bat, CJ, and a lot of people don't know this one, but I swear to God, if you watch this and you don't laugh, it has nothing to do with marijuana. It's one of the few stoner movies I consider a stoner movie that has no smoking, but it's with Sylvester Stallone and it's called Oscar, and it's fucking hysterical.
I'll give you that.
Have you seen Oscar?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh God,
I quote Oscar like every fucking day, dude.
Okay, I have reason.
Oh, I got to get my muffins.
I have reason to believe from birth till now, I've seen every movie he's ever been in, no matter if it's B-rated or. Because
Stallone
my mom
was a big Stallone
had his fucking Playgirl magazine when we were growing up. That's how much she was.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. She wanted to look at Sylvester's little tinker.
Dude, I'm telling you that we were always watching everything. And then
what's your favorite Stallone then? What's your all-time favorite Stallone?
As a badass character?
Well, you know what? Because he is so diverse, and let's face it, he truly is. Give me 3. All right. Give me drama, comedy, and action.
Drama. Is it John Carter? Have you seen that?
Get Carter. Get Carter.
He's really quiet in that. You know what I mean?
But that's
just
like
trying to escape kind of weird.
And Mickey Rourke was his perfect fucking.
Oh God,
yeah. Go ahead.
Stop! My Mom Will Shoot has got to be the
That's your favorite comedy
of his. Yeah. If you've never seen any of, if you've,
I've seen it, dude. I've seen it. And what's your favorite action? I mean, obviously everybody leans towards Rocky and Rambo, but what is your all-time favorite action?
Cobra.
Dude.
Seriously. That's mine.
You suck. Cobra was one of the ones that I saw, one of the first movies I rode my fucking 10-speed on And even though it was R-rated, I knew a theater where I could go at 12 years old and fucking just pay the bill, and they didn't give a fuck, right?
Yep.
And I went and saw Cobra, man. And I was like, this is what I saw Cobra and Raw Deal. Remember Raw Deal? That was around the same time, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. It was
all right.
It was just something with that one that I just,
dude.
I don't know.
Dude, he was the first one that had that badass car chase scene where he spins around, shoots in the spin. I was fucking beaten off during that scene, man. Are you kidding? I thought that was I mean, come on, think about it.
Keep coming. They just keep coming.
The coolest thing that we'd probably seen up until that was Dukes of fucking Hazzard's car shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was pretty fucking badass. But so
what were you talking about?
No, I was just gonna say comedy. Comedy for me is Oscar. That is my all-time favorite comedy. I watch that movie religiously still. Like I don't mind how many times I've seen it either, dude. Okay. Action? Dude, I told you suck because I was going to name Cobra because everybody leans towards.
No, you can't take it. I already did. You can't take it. I
already did. Dude. Okay, well, okay, hold on.
No,
if I got to think of that, because you also named one of my favorite dramas by him too. Get Carter is one of my favorites. I thought that Get Carter and
Copland, he was a really good.
Yes, but I thought Get Carter and oh shit.
I don't
remember Mel Gibson Payback. I thought those were both very, very similar and done extremely well. Same type of main characters, few words, a lot of action. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know you like Payback.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
shit, I was raised on Tango and Cash, man. I can tell you every
I know Tango and Cash too. That's one of my favorite. That is one of the cheesiest movies ever made to this day. And that big jawed motherfucker. I swear, dude, he is such a cheese ball anyway. But in that movie, like he literally looks like a cartoon come to life.
You broke that jaw?
Yeah, you broke that jaw.
I was having a bad day. Oh, you know Captain Dynaball here? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I loved him recording the Barbarian. If you need me and my ass will be in the neighborhood.
Dude, I've got to. I don't think I've showed my wife Tango and Cash. Funny enough, but you know what I will say. I actually, if we're talking about cheese from him, I actually did enjoy both Demolition Man and the other two. But my favorite action then, since you Cliffhanger, by the way, Cliffhanger is my favorite action.
Oh yeah, that's a really good. Well, see, you might mix that into both. That's a good drama too.
I mean, it is a drama, but that one you cannot deny that it is truly action because they're on the side of a fucking mountain, man. But Demolition Man and Judge Dredd, I liked both of those cheesy movies that he did.
Yeah, I did too.
And I mean, I'm trying to think of another drama now because
I can tell you another drama that was really.
Don't
good.
say anything. Shut up. I just got to think for it.
Can I tell you what mine?
All right, fine. Expendables. There's a drama.
Motherfucker, I was going with Expendables 3, I guess.
No, tell me a drama. Give me one.
Fist.
Oh.
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I do not.
Federation of Interstate Truckers. He's kind of the Jimmy Hoffa style.
Now, you're not talking about the one where he's the arm wrestler, right?
No, that's Over the Top. No, that's
Over the Top. That was a good drama, by the way. That was a good drama, Over the Top.
Look up Fist. You may have seen it. It's a really good. I would know if you trust me. Especially what you just. It's based on the Teamsters.
This is 78. It's him and Rod Steiger. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's a fucking killer show, dude.
Wow. Or movie, I think is what you
meant to say.
I knew what you meant.
He gets fucking blasted at the end of it. It's just
right.
I mean, they go to court just like they would with all the other big mafia bosses and stuff. It's really cool. You gotta like that kind of movie, though, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I do. You know that.
I mean, he came when they were there. He was nothing but like a union steward or something like that, and then he just made his way up and up because everybody wanted him in it. And it's a really good one. There you go. I gave you a movie to watch.
No, that's a good one. I was trying to see. Dude, there's a bunch of people in that movie.
Mermaid.
Like that's. No, he was not a mermaid.
9 to 5. Do you remember him in 9 to 5?
He wasn't in 9 to 5.
With Dolly Parton?
Stallone was not in. There's, dude, if he's in 9 to 5, I'm going to
Lick
swallow my
balls
words.
on camera?
I
Will you lick my balls on camera?
I'm not going to swallow your balls, but I'll lick, or I'll concede that you got me on that one. Because that's, I mean, I know the 3 gals. If he's in it, I'm fucking blown away. He's not showing up on the credits. I think you might be thinking of something else, because that's Jane Fonda, Dolly Parton, and Lily Tomlin. Dabney Coleman is the dude in it, and I think that might be who you were thinking of. I'm looking at it right here.
No, dude, I'm telling you, I remember him being on the couch with his pants on, no shirt, and Dolly Parton talking to him.
That's a different movie, dude. You're talking about Rhinestone.
Oh, fuck, yes. My bad. Yes, you're right.
Fuck you. I told you I know my movies. Now you lick my balls, bitch. Yeah. Are you getting up to the screen? Let me look over here. I knew you were. Thank you. So, oh, you know what? Hold on a minute.
You put that motherfucker away. I don't want that shit.
No, here we go. No, go ahead.
No.
I have my balls out.
There you go.
I had to find them. Isn't that always the case? Where are my balls?
There. Wait, there it is.
Whatever.
What? So I was gonna say, what else is there? Because you just stayed there too long.
Yes.
What would be yours when we were saying a minute ago about G.I. Joe and Thundercats and things?
Actually, I was thinking of one, and I had it there for a minute, and then I lost it. I know it wasn't quite the same time frame, but I do love Johnny Quest. That one's awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely on Boomerang with
is it?
Speed Racer,
it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
oh yeah, of course of course.
Because it was in a transition between Cartoon Network and there. It depends on like the year. I even think Ed and Eddie's on that too. I mean, that shit was like back in the 90s though.
I'm trying to remember what it was, dude. Oh, as far as cartoons, and I would watch it back to back, Thundercats, and then I'd watch fucking Conan.
Oh yeah,
the cartoon Conan. It was. Don't you remember Conan, the Barbarian cartoon?
Well, I don't know if I watched that one or not.
You never watched it, dude. Trust me. If you like the other ones, I mean, if you liked He-Man and you like Thundercats, come on, dude.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I grew up really, really poor, and we had 3 channels. It was always
yes. You would still. I don't care. You would still like. You would. I mean, dude, it's Conan the Barbarian, and
wait.
There was what the fuck?
Oh yeah, was it? Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure there's some over there.
There was some show where they rode these weird horses, and I can't remember it.
Snorks.
No, Snorks was hysterical though. I watched Snorks premiere, dude. I remember watching that the first day that came on. Because I was like, dude, if you remember, Smurfs had already been out, so I was like, this is going to be the new Smurfs.
But I put something on there about a week ago. I cannot remember what the hell it was. It was some sort of stupid post. Oh no, it was about the Muppets. Whatever my Muppet thing was. And Harley asked me, she's like, "Hey, you ever seen Fraggle Rock? Are you fucking kidding
dude,
me?
Are you kidding? I saw that again. No offense, but I'm old, and I saw the fucking premiere of that fucking.
When was it?
What's funny is that premiered on HBO, and it was, believe it or not, right about the same time that HBO finally got the rights to show Star Wars on their channel. I was 12, so that would have been 84, maybe 83. Now I'm going to look it up.
That'd be too. Well, my birthday is in December, so unless it was then.
No, I got it wrong. It wasn't. It was Thundar the Barbarian. Thundar the Barbarian. There was no Conan. This was Thundar, and I know you'll remember because they were on a different planet or something. So instead of they had similar things to horses, but they weren't quite horses. I know you would recognize it if you saw it.
Probably if I see it, because there's a lot of them that are regional that I didn't see. And
80 to 81. Think about that. 80, 81. So it's right there in the same time frame as all these other ones. And they only lasted for like 2 seasons and were gone, but I fucking loved them.
I was hatched in 1980.
Yes, I know, but the cartoons that you're naming all started in the early 80s. Conan, or not Conan, sorry, Thundercats, all that shit. Like
There's
Thundercats
another one that lays in there with those two, and I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on it. Hey, your clock just went nuts.
Thundercats started in 85, so you were 5 years old.
Well,
oh, you know what?
no.
Let's do this.
When was it in 85?
Thundercat Alternatives.
I remember there was one for that. Now, it's crazy thing is the characters they made for that one are worth more than the ones that they have on here, or for the Thundercats. Right.
That doesn't surprise me.
You know, the only thing that there was not over there with the He-Man that I came across. I wanted a Moss Man.
Hey, do you remember what I said? Fraggle Rock was either 84, possibly 83.
What was the name of the one that is the great big bird?
Okay. It was 83.
You said 83 or 84.
I was right. It was 83.
83. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's a Jim Henson, but they were the great big birds with, what were they called?
Oh, you're.
There was like 6 of them around the corner, kind of thing.
They had the big long. They're like almost like an ostrich, but not an ostrich. And I can't remember what they were called. I do remember Snuffleupagus though.
Yes, I do too.
He was one. In fact, Snuffleupagus, because if you remember, like he would only be on like maybe every 2 or 3 shows. He wasn't on every single episode. So like, you know, when he came on, I was like, "There's that motherfucker." He was like the who was the droopy-eared dude in Pooh Bear? Remember the Eeyore? Yeah, he was like he literally to me was the fucking Eeyore of that show. So
I'm just looking for my tail.
Yep. One of my favorite pin the tail on the donkey games was when my parents got me the Eeyore version. So you're trying to pin Eeyore's tail on there, which is like perfect, right?
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. The game for birthday games.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking like 5 or 6 years old. Like a nail
with the. Yeah, I've seen. You don't have to yell at me, man. Shit.
I mean, you just got to think how old.
It's okay if you're a closeted Pooh Bear fan. I'm not gonna tell nobody.
I just realized. So you said you were born in 80 or 81?
80. Christmas Day, 1980.
I knew it was Christmas Day. I remember that, but it's 80. All right. So I'm 8.
A lot of those one-time through shows, I ended up catching again on Cartoon Network when they first came out, because didn't they come out before Boomerang and they just moved all.
Cartoon Network was the original. Cartoon Network was the well, actually, you know what? There was one that was before it, but it didn't do well at all. And Cartoon Network was the first one to take off and do well because they actually showed cartoons people wanted to see.
Yeah,
that was the problem with the first attempt is they got a bunch of fucking shit cartoons.
Yeah, because Nickelodeon didn't have cartoons for a while when they were doing it. It was all game shows and things.
It was game shows and live action stuff. And they played they didn't even like when Nickelodeon first came out. I don't even remember. I'm almost positive that Nick at Night was not part of the original lineup. That was something they did later because they were like, hey, we can, do this Nick at Night thing.
Wasn't it kind of like the transition between the Brady Bunch was going completely out? And they even the 90s kids didn't want to watch it anymore, so they pushed that first to the next one because it was mid 90s, wasn't it, or early 90s?
When Cartoon Network came out?
No, when Nick at Night split.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember, fuck, I can't find my damn grinder. Damn it! Don't look at my dick. Oh, there it is. Oh, can I show you something?
Well, it depends.
No, it's really cool.
It's as long as it's not your penis.
Well, I had to go. Well, here, I'll tell you first.
Well, then good. I know it's not.
I put a whole lot of old oil cans on Facebook Marketplace, I think 8-9 months ago, something like that.
Right.
I forgot all about it. Well, some guy hit me up on them and asked me if I still had them. And I went back to my building and looked. No, I still got them. Well, he bought them from me. And then I took a bunch of pictures of all the kinds of shit that I found back there that he wanted to look at, see if he'd come buy it. And I found something else that was really cool that I forgot that I found. And I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not. But hang on a minute. I had to put my weed in the grinder.
Well, I hope you keep some stuff, dude. Don't give it all away.
Oh, no. Yeah, because that was the thing. Is my taste changes a lot, if that makes any sense.
Dude, that's why I literally have a table back here with fucking 20 bowls because I don't like to smoke out of the same bowl twice.
That's why the bong giveaway is. Stay right there. Don't you move.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move, but I'll stay here regardless. I'll just keep hitting White Widow here.
Look at it, fucker. Quit.
Oh, nice. High Life. Nice. That looks like something I would have been extremely proud to win from the 1995 State Fair.
Okay, well, now look a little bit closer.
High.
No, it is a.
Oh, has it had cocaine done on it? Is that what you're trying?
Dickhole.
Okay.
It's an actual advertisement for Miller High Life.
I know.
Through the bars.
I
Dick
know.
liquor.
I love it, dude. I even said, dude, but all I'm saying is, don't you remember we used to play for those at the carnival, man?
Motherfucker, I used to fist fight people because other people wanted the Raiders one. I would get a fucking Raiders one every single time I went to the fair.
Yep.
I don't care.
So you do remember the State Fair, and you do remember it winning my first fucking time that I won. I didn't win a nice big one like that, but I won. Remember how like the first thing you would win would be like the little 3x5s, you know, and you're like, well, this ain't shit, man. I want to yeah, I want to keep going and turn this in for that motherfucker up on the wall.
It's usually the balloons. They give you 16 darts just to pop one balloon. Yay! And there you go.
I might do it. All right. My wife even said there's no way you're only going to be on for 40 minutes. So it's already been an hour and 7 minutes because if you're on, we just get to talk. I'm high as shit. I want to go and spend the rest of the evening with my wife and my kids. Plus, I'm going to smoke a little bit more just because. Plus there is fried up leftover. So we had just a little bit leftover spiral cut ham. And I love frying that up. So it's fried up, waiting for me to have a nice ham sandwich with mayonnaise and pepper. Do
you have any tomatoes?
I do, but I'm not gonna put any with tomatoes on the ham, and I'm not even gonna put any cheese. It's gonna be mayonnaise, pepper, and ham on toasted bread.
Brioche bun, sourdough.
No sourdough. I may use Italian bread and cut it fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I make Italian like pizza bread for my kids like that. And I use olive oil
now. I mean, and it's cheaper. Like Walmart, they sell you a loaf for $1, dude. The fucking Italian bread.
Yeah.
The fresh. So like we buy like 3 or 4 of those bitches at a time, throw all but one in the freezer. And I swear to God, dude, it's fine when you pull it out. Like it just takes not even a day to thaw. Not even a day. It takes like a couple hours to thaw out, literally. And you can start cutting it. And man, I eat that. That's one of my favorite grilled cheese now is a grilled cheese with fresh.
Oh man.
And I guarantee you somebody right now is like, motherfucker, now I've got to go and cook that shit. I'm going to have to go to Walmart and I have to get me a fucking loaf of this Italian bullshit bread for $1. It's going to cost me more in gas just to fulfill my needs of my appetite.
I do agree, though. You got to freeze it now because if you leave it out for longer than a day and a half, it's going to turn pretty purple.
You have to. You eat it. You have to eat it in 48 hours, or it not only does it start to get stale, but you do run the risk of mold.
Yeah, the yeast will start.
But I mean, dude, I got a family of 5 people. How hard do you think it is for us to eat a loaf of bread in an hour?
I've got myself here right now. How long do you think it takes me?
I'm guessing maybe 5 minutes. Plus, remember this: I have 3 teenage boys. Plus other, not teenage, I'm sorry, 3 young 20s men. Jesus. That come over.
Cabin boy, but
I still, dude, I'm sorry. I still look at them. They're all in their early 20s, but I still look at them as teenagers. I know that's sad, but they're just, they're just a little bit bigger than what they were when they were 17. But anyway, they fucking come over and raid the kitchen all the time, bro.
Papa.
I know you know what I'm talking about. Don't you have a teenager?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what happens to your kitchen when they get there?
The crazy thing is, nothing when they get there. About the time it's ready to go to bed, then it is. Good, I'm hungry.
Exactly.
Shit in there. Dude, it sounds like there's a fucking herd of cattle in there trying to rip everything apart.
My son would go in there, and I would hear him. I'd hear him at 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, "What are you fucking doing, man?" Does
he even sit down, or does he just stand up like in your kitchen?
Stands there at the fucking door, like opens it, eats it, puts it back.
Particularly. Now, I'm guilty of it every once in a while, but it's so fun. I get up and see all 3 of them standing there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, dude. When they were living here, Rob, so there was a total of 4 of them at one point, right? It was my twin sons, and then each of their best friends. And this was in 2019. And they hadn't been living with us more than 2 weeks. And I woke up and came downstairs, and the kitchen looked like literally Step Brothers' kitchen, right? Like almost identical. And I'm like, motherfucker. I got all 4 of them up. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I was like, just clean this shit up and don't ever do this again. Don't ever do. There's a time and a place. If you do get up and do this shit again, please, for the love of God, you fucking heathens, clean it up. I mean, dude, like, the only thing that wasn't like Step Brothers is the oven wasn't actually left open, but like every counter, crumbs and dishes and shit that should have been put away that was now bad because it didn't get back in the fridge, right? I know you know what I'm talking about.
Nobody nutsacks your drum set or nothing?
Yeah, no, nobody nutsacked the drum set, but this was 4 19-year-old boys at the height of being high and fucked up as shit and just didn't give a fuck. So, but Daddy had to lay down the thunder.
Do you mind before we go if I thank a couple people real quick?
Hit it here. I'll give you your time.
Well, you need it too because you know who they are too. I wanted to thank.
I'll thank all of them too, but you go ahead.
Get away, dog! Hey, stop! My dog's gonna bite me. Hold on. Okay, anyway. Thank you so much, Jackson, for sending me this thing. It's his original bamboo bong. It's like the only ones that those guys got, and it's almost like the Holy Grail. Actually, no, it is the Holy Grail because he said there was only like 4 of these freaking things made.
It's the Holy Bong.
I feel so guilty. So I'm going to have to do something for him, of course. And like we were talking about, I'm really going to just fly out there and just kiss him. I swear. I want one so bad. Thank you. And you know what? I just got somebody else working with me too. Check out Wick in a Jar. She's got some hellacious candles and smelly stuff. So I'm just here. And like you guys know, with my bong giveaways, we've already done the 3. We still have 1 left. I'm not sure where my count's at right now. I'm trying to make it to 300 before 420 because the drawing's on 420.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, dude.
But if we're not there by then, I mean, it can go over. And of course, everybody's going to be in the drawing for that. But if not, it's that way.
And I just want to say real quick, go ahead.
I'm going to be on you. Well, not on you. I'm going to be on you on 420, right?
Yes. I told everybody you might be the one that actually stays the whole show. You did it last time. You did all 4 hours and 20 minutes. The last time I streamed for 4 hours and 20 minutes. You were there.
No shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck were we doing? When was
that? That was when we had the smoke contest.
Oh.
Me, you, King, Canna.
Oh. Yeah, that was
and that was not planned. That's what was cool about that one is that one we didn't plan on it, but we looked down and we were all getting ready to leave. And I was like, well, guys, if we stay another 90 seconds, we'll be 4 hours and 20 minutes. So it's pretty easy.
Now. That's funny.
Yeah. So I just want to say this real quick too, because all terms are different. And I, when I originally made my contest to get to 250, it was well before I knew how to run a good giveaway. So I'm going to finish that one out and then I'll do other things in the future and probably not try to get such a high number right off the bat, if you will. But it works now because I'm already at 190. So just getting to 250 to give away 6 gifts and to give this motherfucker a camera. But we'll find out. We're going to let Twitter decide. I'll do that tomorrow. But either way, I hope everybody understands. That's why I'm trying to give more to it so that there's not just one winner, but there'll be 6 winners of physical items that are going to get shipped out. And Rob, well, technically 7 because Rob's getting it early. Put it that way. There's 7, which is my lucky number. But Rob's going to get his early because I know I'll make my goal.
Dude.
Unless Twitter says no.
Ernest.
I'm being earnest.
No. Ernest
goes to jail.
Ernest goes to camp, dude. Do you remember that? That was the fucking.
It was the. I mean, Ernest goes to jail was okay, but yes, Ernest goes to camp.
Sorry, it hit me because it's a fucking drama in certain spots when he's singing to his fucking turtle, dude.
Dude, you did not just call Ernest a drama. At best, you might be able to call it a dramedy. There's no drama to it.
Well, no, you know what I mean. It's not.
I know. I'm just giving you shit, dude. I'm just giving you shit.
Why are you gonna be so asshole to me?
Oh, shut up! I love you.
You don't love me. You just love my doggy style.
Well, that's rude. Now I'm just going to kick you. I'm teasing.
Never know. We might get some more followers now.
All right. So on a side note, I will be back on Monday. Yep, Monday. Again, Bob, we have the 420 special on Thursday for sure. Bob is going to be on the 25th, which by the way is a Tuesday. So that'll be a week from this. So 10 days basically, right? Because today's the 17th or the 15th. What is today?
Today
15th. Yep. So 10 days from today, Bob will be cooking on the show. Apparently there will be some peanut butter involved, although he guarantees me that he's not going to put it on any part of his body and have his dog eat. So that's not what's going to happen. This is a food thing and it's a kids show, for God's sake. It's a fucking kids show, Rob.
You mean you're going to allow that not to happen? Can I please chime in? I have Jeff and I have a dog. I mean,
right. Not only that, what would be really cool is this is cannabis marijuana. So not only do you feel good and get a great feeling, but your dog gets high as fuck at the same time. It's a win-win situation.
And you know what's funny? When you just said that, he looked straight at me because he knows when I say that. Where'd you go?
Like, wait a minute. That's some serious shit right there. Let's do it.
Hello.
You're the one that turned it. What'd you do? Step on your cord?
No, I actually turned this thing on to see if it was going to work for me.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to turn it on. Yep, it follows me.
There you go.
So what I'll do is I'll even angle downward when I do it.
Oh, so is that the camera that Zen sent you?
Well, it's the holder for my camera, yeah.
Right, but it's that's what I'm saying. It's the holder, so it follows you. Yeah, I knew you. He was like, dude, Rob's gonna love it. I was like, yeah, he will.
What's it?
Don't go too far, it'll fuck up. Like, I can't follow you. There you go. See, you went too far. You found its boundaries.
No, I think I found my dog's boundary. He almost bit my balls.
There you go.
All right, I think I'm gonna
out. No, there's no winning. I love you, brother. I will be getting my video out. I've just been super busy. Plus, guess what happened yesterday, dude? Which is why I haven't been able to make any of mine, because I'm gonna do something with my drone for this video. Yeah, dude, I woke up this morning, there was 6 inches of fucking snow.
No shit.
Yeah. It started snowing yesterday, and all day it was snowing. That was like a mix between snow and little pebbles. Like it was not technically hail. It literally looked like little tiny pieces of ice, right? But not harmful or anything. But yeah, it was that like all day, to the point where it was kind of like a hazy white in some places where it had collected enough. I woke up this morning, it's fucking 6 inches of snow. What's really crazy is it was 6 inches. I make coffee, do some dabs, do some kratom, have a few edibles, look outside, and half the snow is already melted because the sun had been out the whole, like it was just beaming out. So like whatever happened, like normally, dude, you only see that when there's like maybe an inch or two and the shit will melt right away. I'm telling you that sun was hot as fuck already because it melted all of it. By noon, you could barely tell that it had snowed except for places where shadows were.
No shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? Like the dirt was even dry. The dirt where 6 inches of snow had been, right, was now dry. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's fucking melting it and heating it up quickly, bro.
It's crazy.
That's Colorado.
Yeah.
All right, man.
You froze me.
Did it freeze you? No, you're good.
Yep.
You're there. It's not frozen on my end, just so you know.
It's all right.
Well, I'm going to remove you from the stream and say goodbye to everybody and do the outro. If you want to hang out in the green room, you're more than welcome, and we'll chat for a minute. If not,
I got to poop. I'm going to go.
Go poop. I love you, brother.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
Peace. Just real quick, I just want to thank everybody for all the support. I really appreciate it. I hope you do subscribe. If you are one of the first 250 subscribers, then you will have an opportunity to win something, and there'll be a total of 6 winners. So, it's pretty decent odds. That's better than 1 out of 50. And none of my family members or any of my friends that are close friends can win. So it's got to be somebody who is not part of the inner spirit circle. So having said that, 'tis better to have toked weed and coughed than to never have toked weed at all. I hope that all of y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a beautiful Sunday tomorrow. If you're like me, I'll be spending with my family and playing some games and doing that kind of stuff. I will be back on Monday with an episode. I don't know what's going to be yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But it'll be posted probably within an hour or two at the worst case. So we'll see you Monday. Remember this, you are incredible. You are special. The fact that there is only one you and nobody else like you and nobody knows your thoughts, nobody can do what you do. That is what makes you so incredibly special and part of the puzzle. Please remember that. I love all of y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend. And see you on Monday.
I switch hit, I'm a strange fuck. Consist on ain't something I could say well. Throw my change into the wishing for a change well. Wish a day is swell life for the next come. And when the next come, pretend that it's the best one. Like I ain't even gonna try and say that to the next one.